right back for another cheapy video. We're going to do this polybag thing before I get on to other interesting Lego sets. And something else. What did I get recently? There was some exciting thing that I wanted to look over. So we're going to do this. It's from The Phantom Menace. I actually watched... What did I watch about The Phantom Menace? Oh, the Honest trailer. That's right. The Honest trailer came out. And then I ended up watching some stuff about the despecialized... Sorry, I'll finish making noises. The despecialized versions of... And there's another version as well of the original series, which I thought was kind of interesting. I haven't actually got around to ever watching them. What did I do? I think I almost downloaded... I was trying to download the torrents so I could actually get around to watching them, but I think I might have missed the boat. But anyway, if you haven't seen that, it's just like people tried to restore the original 1977 version of Star Wars that was seen in the cinema, not the special editions from like the late 90s or whenever that came out. But, oh, I've kind of forgotten the most important piece on the top. And there. Alright. So that one goes like that, and this one goes here. But this is from The Phantom Menace, so... which is an interesting movie. I think I tried to watch it again, not too, like a few years ago, and it didn't quite stick the way, you know, I find it's very easy to watch A New Hope again after all these years. And actually all the original trilogy is easy to watch. I've done this wrong, haven't I? This goes on the back. Okay, and then the grey one goes here. I haven't tried watching any of the sequel ones again, but I'm going to watch the Last Jedi, because I thought that wasn't as terrible as everyone says it was, but hey, they're all a bit weird. I will eventually. We're going to be like one of these things where he talks about how he's going to get Disney Plus, but never does. Which is true. I have to get Netflix again because I got to watch the 3-Body Problem, because I go to this book club thing where you talk about, it's about specifically books and that are related to movies, and books that have movies, and you talk about the differences between the books and the movies, or the TV series. So that should be interesting. I've been wanting to talk about that series of books for a while, but I've read them all, so I'm like, oh, I have to be very careful because I'm sure some of the people there will not have read them all and therefore will not be appreciating me making. Well, I think you have to make, okay, you have to make this section altogether, making comments about what happens in the later books. But I'm not a particularly huge fan, I have to say. Like, it's definitely a perfectly fine series of books to read. Well, I don't quite think it's the revolutionary, amazing book that some people seem to think that it is. Anyway, but I haven't watched the TV series, but it's on Netflix and I have to watch that. And The Boys is coming out again in a few months, so I'll probably watch Amazon. So I'll never get round to ever watching Disney Plus, because there's only so many streaming services that you can have at once, I think, maybe. So we did it, we made that. The whole thing is almost complete, except for the rest of the bits that I haven't done yet. What? Okay, so these things go here. I could have gone to the Lego shop today, but I have literally no money. I spent all my money, last money, on this Lego set and a few scraps of food for dinner. Not entirely true. Some reasonably healthy, good quality food for dinner. And yeah. So what are times we live in. That's for true. But I did actually use my Nintendo Switch in the last few days. So look at me coming into the future. Alright, and now Well, today I mainly didn't use it. I did try playing this game, which I got real cheap, which I lost. Where did I put it? It was around. It was a Star Trek game. But it's like, this is like a Lego game. You just walk around and you break things and you pick up little gems and then you fight monsters or something. And it's like, are all games like this? Is this what games have become? Like, you just go around grinding away, collecting random bits and pieces, and it's like, I don't really enjoy, I don't actually enjoy those kind of games at all. So, just saying, I prefer, alright, puzzle games or real-time strategy games and stuff like that. So I like a game you can pick up, play for a little bit, and then forget about and never come back until a bit later on, and then play with some friends. That's my preferred kind of game. Alright, so like, you know, simple games like I probably would like to get the latest Mario Kart game just for giggles, which shouldn't be too hard. I was gonna get, I really wanted to get that one where the version where you have an actual car you drive around your living room, which probably makes sense to get because they're not that expensive secondhand. But who knows? Again, there's that whole I have no money situation. So there we go. But my work on my little secret project, maybe that will give me some money. Did some cool stuff today. It's coming along. It's got some cool bits and pieces, but you know, AI has ruined everything perhaps. But hopefully it hasn't. Then I can have some money to buy things I don't really need. The dream. Alright, so this goes... Oh, I can't get this there. Alright, that's actually really kind of flimsy. It's only held on by two not that strong points. So that goes like that. I'm going to have two of these. Alright, where's that other bit? How much have I got left on the camera? I've got 12 minutes. I feel like I've actually got to clear out space on the camera. Another thing to do. Okay, and then that one goes there. That looks quite neat. That looks neat. That's stronger support than these things have got. Okay, next. It's a bit hard getting it all done on one. And how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Alright, I've got to not swallow or make slushy sounds with my mouth. It's the thing that's really annoying me actually about... I'm going to swallow. On like when you listen to people when they talk and you can hear, I don't know, it's how they're something with their voice, and it's like they've got a lot of liquid in their mouth, and they always like and it's like they don't make that sound, but they, you know what I mean. And it really drives me crazy. I just don't appreciate it. Like, there's nothing they can do. Do I sound like that? Like, oh, that'd be terrible. So I have to be careful. Now I'm going to be very self-conscious. Nothing. I mean, I shouldn't criticize. I shouldn't criticize. We all play the cards we are dealt with. So they're really doing this whole thing where you go like that's the same kind of pattern as that one. Neatos. How come I've only got one open? Here we go. A bit too presumptive there. Alright, and that one goes like that. And I'm going to cough, just to ruin everything. And then that goes there. Because I'm literally running out of things to say. Now, is that correct? It feels like it shouldn't be. It is. Okay, good enough. That goes on the top, and then it spins around. That's neat. I can't actually get this thing. There we go. It's done. Now we're going to put something on the front. It's going to be a gun. Yay, guns. Alright. And that's not true. I'm not yay guns. So, just thought I'd mention that. Alright. I literally have nothing to say. I've run out of things to say. I'm sure there was something really cool that I could have talked about, but I haven't made a video for like 3 days, and so I have forgotten all the cool things that I have thought of to say. Not that I ever sit down and plan to say anything on these things. So that was it. That's it. I've done something wrong. That's right, my little old falling apart watch. I bought this from the Opportunity Shop, the thrift store, for like $1 or something, or 50 cents. Needs a new strap, but I thought, nah, you know, I don't think I can actually replace the strap on this. I wouldn't have a clue how to do it. But it does make beeping sounds every so often, like once a day at this time of night. Localized entirely in my kitchen. Alright, and then where is this piece supposed to go? What? Did they give me a spare square? I think they did. Like maybe it doesn't go on the top. What? I can't actually see how on earth this piece fits anywhere. Oh, I do. It goes at the back. Right, gotcha. It goes there. And then it's even smoother than it was before. So there we go, we did it. It's a Star Wars. That looks a lot like a Dalek in a certain kind of way. So there we go. I don't know what those things are called. Does it say on the packet? Almost certainly not. Oh, AAT and AAT. Armadillo transport. Something transport. Have to look it up because I really need to know my ships and things from the Phantom Menace era. Alright, thanks. Nothing else to say. That's it. Terrible video. Bye.